Even in the most chaotic moments, we always need to remember that every detail in our lives is by divine design for a purpose. Good morning. When Jacob's children returned from their visit to Egypt, they announced that Joseph was alive and he was the ruler of the entire country. Jacob had a hard time believing in this until he saw the wagons that Joseph had sent. They, the Torah said, revived his spirit. What did Jacob see in those wagons that made him have the absolute conviction that Joseph was indeed alive after 22 years of not seeing him? The Chassidic masters explained that Jacob had no problem believing that Joseph was physically alive, but he was concerned about Joseph's spiritual welfare. How could he preserve his integrity in such an immoral atmosphere for such a long time? And this is what Jacob saw in the wagons. The Hebrew word for wagon is agalah. The root of the word agalah is igul, and that is because the wagon is upon wheels that are shaped like a igul, like a circle. The Hebrew word for circle is numerically equivalent to the word Elokecha, which means your God, and the words Haya, Hoveh, V'yeh, past, present, and future. Joseph was telling his father, I knew whether the wheel was going up or the wheel was going down, that I was on a wagon that was led by a driver towards a destination, towards a purpose. Whatever was going on in my life, I knew that God was guiding me towards my personal redemption and the redemption of the entire world through Mashiach. And the same is also in each of our lives, no matter what's going on, we always have to remember that we are not alone, and God is guiding us towards the destination of the coming of Mashiach. May we see this happen today. I dedicate a minute of Torah today to Neshama of Reb Yaakov ben David, whose anniversary of passing is today. May his Neshama have an aliyah, and may he be good to better on behalf of all of his family for all good. Also, I dedicate this to a couple that recently got engaged. Mazel Tov to Shimon Ezekiel and Meital Shafigi. May your wedding be in a good and auspicious hour. Also, I'd like to dedicate this to Rabbi Chaim and Mrs. Dalia Marcus in honor of Mrs. Marcus's birthday tonight for a year of bracha v'atzlacha. Have a wonderful day.